Hello friends, welcome to the monthly market update where I share what happened in housing every single month to inform and help you make educated real estate decisions. So let's take a look at what happened back in December versus January and what's going to happen in 2021. So real quick, here in King County, back in December we had 1,700 homes go under contract and 2,300 homes successfully close. And this January we had 1,100 homes go under contract and 1,400 successfully closed. As we know, it takes around 30 days between an accepted offer and closing, so we did have quite a few sales fall out of escrow between December and January. The number one reason being is that these homes are not appraising for the bid up price they sold for, but overall we're seeing normal trends here in King County, except of course for the fact that we have 40% of inventory compared to January 2020. Yup, half the homes for sale, 5 times the buyers. We all know it's a crazy market. Sellers, we need you. Now, if you're a buyer in this market, you know how discouraging it is to lose offer after offer after offer because homes are selling for up to $100,000 over list price. It is rough out there, honestly. So real quick, what are the best practices for buyers in this market? Well, with inventory levels at historic lows, you're going to need to be very patient. Starting the process, which is getting pre-approved and defining exactly what you need in a house and what kind of things are going to break the deal, is going to give you a head start and help you to be as successful as you can to win your dream home. Book a buyer consultation with me. We'll go deep into market trends and talk about the strategies that we can use to help you win. Phone call, Zoom, DM, text, you pick. Link in bio. Anyway, enough self-promo. Sellers, it's your time to shine. Buyers, you're going to need to be ready. Interest rates are still low, but they won't last forever. Yes, we have less than 1 month of inventory right now, but more inventory is expected to hit the market very soon, because not only will we be entering the spring market here in a couple months, but we are also noticing a very heavy lean towards forbearance plans for homeowners nationwide. Forbearance, if you're unaware, allows homeowners to stay in their home without making monthly mortgage payments. It went into effect early last year in 2020, and according to CoreLogic, leading financial experts, we have almost 3 million households in an active forbearance plan nationwide. About a third of these households have continued to stay current on their monthly payments. However, for the rest of them, a solid portion of these forborne loans are now 150 and in some cases more than 180 days past due. So with all these homeowners in default, the moment that all the investors and market crash conspiracy theorists have been waiting for has arrived. Will these homeowners be able to catch up on their payments once the forbearance plan ends, or is the market going to crash? Now, we should all know that we're not running into a 2008 situation. In fact, experts are saying that this is quite the opposite. According to the president at Collateral Analytics, we may very well see a meaningful increase in the number of homes listed for sale as these borrowers choose to sell at what is arguably an intermediate top in the market and downsize to more affordable homes rather than face foreclosure. And Odette Takushi, chief economist at First American, argues that delinquency is not enough to send a mortgage into foreclosure. With enough equity, a homeowner has the option of selling their home or tapping into their equity through a refinance to help weather the economic shock. It is a lack of sufficient equity that causes a serious delinquency to become a foreclosure. So what she's saying is that it takes a lot to go into foreclosure. You have to be really behind and have little to no equity in your home to have the bank take it away. And we know that more than half of homes in America are either owned free and clear or they have more than 50% equity. So unlike 2008, homeowners are very equity rich today. Lastly, and one more string of real estate jargon that I will soon put into simpler words, Don Layton at Harvard University has stated that troubled homeowners have dramatically improved options with a greater ability to access funding, like their home equity, to keep paying monthly expenses until family finances might recover, in addition to improved ability to qualify for and support a loan modification, and if push comes to shove, the ability to sell the home and monetize their increased net worth while reducing monthly payment obligations. So what should lenders and servicers expect? A large number of foreclosures or only a modest increase? I believe the latter. Okay, simple terms. So, I bought a house 10 years ago, I've been making my payments and I've built up a really good chunk of equity. All of a sudden, I lose my job and I can't make the payments anymore. What do I do? Well, I go up to the bank and I ask for forbearance. And the bank says that's perfectly fine, we know times are tough, we'll let you off the hook for a while. You're gonna have to pay me back later, but there's no repercussion if you can't make the payment right now. A few months pass and the bank comes back to collect. However, I still don't have a job, so I can't make the payment. I have two options. One, I can tap into my equity, refinance, and keep living in my home, Or 2, I can pull out all of my equity, sell, pay the bank back, and go move somewhere else. Notice that none of these options are foreclosure because I have all this equity that I can leverage to put myself in a great position. And so what the experts are saying is that we won't see a huge wave of foreclosures. The reason being that unlike 2008, homeowners have massive amounts of equity in their homes that they can tap into to avoid foreclosure and stay in their home. Homeowners who get behind on their forbearance plans have the option to enter this amazing seller's market and walk away with more money in their pocket. Yet another advantage of homeownership. So I don't have a crystal ball, but the best prediction I can give you is that yes, we will see more inventory for this reason. However, it just won't be a huge housing crisis with foreclosures popping up left and right ready for the taking. It'll be a small wave of more options for our buyers, and prices are very unlikely to go down because we would just be going from extremely low inventory to extremely low inventory. Remember, we still have crazy buyer demand, and it's real. Millennials have been entering the market for the last few years. Homeowners are upgrading because of COVID. They're downgrading because of COVID. People are buying investment property. We've got relocators from California and elsewhere. There are all kinds of buyers in this market, and so prices probably won't be affected. We'll just have more options for these buyers, and they're still gonna have to be really competitive to win, even then. So, bottom line, the pandemic has led to both economic and personal hardships for many American households. Yes, absolutely. But the residential real estate market has weathered the storm and will continue to do so in 2021. It's gonna be interesting watching what happens in the real estate market from here on out, and I will be here to keep you informed to make the best decisions for you, your family, and your future. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what your 2021 housing market predictions are. And as always, if you have any questions about buying, selling, investing, what my favorite color is, like you don't know, you know where to find me. See you in the next video. Cheers.